Good morning. It's Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. And we are here for yet another sketch session. Say that 5 times fast. It is a rainy day here in Chicago, but it's very nice that it's rainy. We've been really needing it, and it's kind of pleasant how grumpy and gray it is outside. I'm going to hop right in, so I'm going to flip to my overhead camera and let's get into it. All right, pencils are sharp. Let's do some sketching. Oh, but first let me open my Pinterest to see if I have any good references or inspiration that gets my attention. Good morning, Linda. Wonderful to see you this morning on this, like I said, not sunny day, but certainly a beautiful day. If you can hear any whistling, the neighbors are having a lively morning here in the Kimball Arts Center. Hope everyone's having a lovely start to their week. Yeah, right now it's high of like 68, and I'm loving it. It feels like autumn. I'm wearing a jacket and jeans. You guys can hear him. Hey there, Ellen. Yeah, the company right next to ours is a fantastic group of mostly women, and I can hear them through the wall all the time, and they have a good time in there. They have a really nice work culture. I love to see it, especially early in the morning. Hey there, Brenda. Lovely to have you here. We're just having a nice, chill morning sketch. So I know for all of you it is Tuesday, but this is effectively my Monday. So I am starting off my week and feeling good. Had a nice, relaxing weekend. I got to do my nails, which was much needed. My old manicure was falling apart. Hey there, Brenda Lee. Do I see a Brenda Lee in there? Oh, Brenda Lee. Sorry, your name on the thingamajig is just Brenda today. Shelb. I haven't had someone call me Shelb in a hot minute. So today is the final day. Well, right now I'm just sketching. I'm feeling like drawing coupley stuff. It's a really nice challenge, but also it's sweet and I like it. But today, as a day, we are. It's a really nice big day. Today's the very last day of the the lifetime sale, which is the very last sale of the lifetime membership. And it's going to be ending tonight at midnight, and it's the last day for folks to get their lifetime membership for a really, really good deal. So, yeah, this is kind of the final day. We're just making sure everything's all buttoned up and good to go. And we've had a lot of people take us up on it, which is really, really fun. Awesome. Great. Brenda Lee, love to have you on board. I remember seeing your name now that you mention it. I have been loving seeing the people who are coming in and joining the fun because it's really lovely to have. I mean, you all are just the freaking best, and I love having the opportunity to invite more people into the club. You know. So we had a basics of lettering class yesterday. That was one of the free classes. And then later this week, we have a busy Friday. We have nothing until Friday, but it's a super busy Friday um, where we are doing a watercolor project, the autumnal landscape, watercolor landscape. We have an intuitive art class, another free one. And then we also have the lettering Q&A that day. So Friday is the day this week where everything is happening. And, just want to say thank you all so much for just being so freaking supportive and awesome. You all make live classes and just doing what I do just so much more fun and exciting. And yeah, I really, really, really appreciate you all. See if I can zoom in a little so it's not so small. Man, I'm so glad I started doing these sketch sessions. It's been a really nice way to kick into the day. Just y'all bring good energy. One thing I still struggle immensely with drawing is I can't quite figure out shoes. I need to just do a day where I just sit down and study shoes, but like I can get the general shape of feet, but good lord, shoes are a whole thing. I don't know. They're so challenging to me. They never look right. Hello, Iwa. Welcome, welcome. So how was everyone's weekend? Anyone do anything fun? I went and saw a movie. Our sister, my sister-in-law is in town, John's sister, and we went and saw Speak No Evil in theaters, which was really quite good. I enjoyed it. I don't really tend to watch horror movies in theaters. We did that, and we also we went to an art show on Friday or Saturday. Actually, we had a one of our friends here, a local artist, is just super in the art scene here. So she let us know about this art show that was happening, and it was gorgeous. It was the artist, I can never remember his name. He's a street artist here in Chicago that's just very popular. You see his work all over the place. I call him Bird Guy because he draws a lot of birds. Not birds, but like he has this character that he draws again and again in a bird mask. It's one of those that like you see it and you recognize it right away. But it was a bunch of art from him and then a bunch of other artists, and it was like it was a show put on for Hispanic Heritage Month. So there were a bunch of not all Hispanic and Latino artists, but most of them, and they had just absolutely gorgeous work. So fun to see. Did not a thing. Home all week. High today is 77. That sounds like a good time. Ellen, temps are finally down to the 80s. Oh gosh, I feel for you. It's a high of like 68 today and a low of like 61, so it's perfect. Yeah, it was a fairly busy weekend. Not crazy, but enough to keep you good and tired. But we also got to go and hang out at the park for a bit and just sit on a blanket and talk, which is always, fantastic. Feels almost illegal to just like be able to go to the park and just hang out for hours and have that just be a free activity. There's so few free activities that you can do outside of your house that it feels so strange to have one that's so readily accessible, especially because we live near a park that we really like. Well, going and hanging out at the park by yourself is also just super lovely. Bringing a book, or for me, I often bring a sketchbook. Or sometimes I'll even go and do work at the park if I'm working on something that's more like idea or theory driven. And I don't need the internet. We went through the Paint the Pages lessons this week. Oh, wonderful. Did you find anything especially useful or interesting? I don't know what it is about autumn, but it helps me kind of get back into planning if I've fallen out of the habit, which I always inevitably do. Happens constantly. In fact, I haven't actually shown you all my planner in such a long time. I feel like it might be overdue to just share what I've like this sort of style of planning that I've been doing because it's a bit different from how I used to do it. Discover that you own 6 journals, blank or partially used. I mean, golly, I relate to that. That's my life. It's just kind of I've just accepted that there's never going to be a time when I just don't have something like that lying around. You know. I'm going to go ahead and have her mouth be open, which means her jaw needs to just be a little different. I know. I mean, Ellen, it's so fun to collect them. How can one say no to a beautiful little journal or sketchbook that needs a home? We gotta give them homes, or else they're just gonna sit at the store. It's really a public service. I said I was gonna have her mouth be open, but I'm not. I'm just gonna. I got it right there. I like it. It's a public service. Plus, it's just lovely having all that potential sitting on your shelf. There's an aura of like, I don't know, potential. It's nice to have. Oh my gosh, has 30 minutes passed already. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, before I wrap this up, I just want to throw another reminder out there for the handful of you that are not lifetime members of Foxy that today is the last day of the very last sale for our lifetime membership. So if you want to have access to everything that Foxy makes forever and ever for one single payment, then today's the last day to get it for the best price possible. After today, it goes up and then goes back to its full price until we retire that tier on November 7th. Potential on the shelf. Yep, elf on a shelf, potential on a shelf. I like it. Yes, Linda. For one, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so freaking kind and lovely, and I'm so glad to have you. You're just one of the nicest people. Mumbled. But also, yes, we did see your suggestion about the water theme class, and that is a very good suggestion that I am more than happy to take on. We're about to put together our October schedule, so I will look and see if there's any other requests that have been made first, so that we, give the basically just, I don't want to jump you to the top if there's others like requests that have been waiting, but I like the idea. It's a fun challenge. Painting water is hard. Or I don't want to say it's hard. It has been historically hard for me because I've never sat down and learned how to do it. But the beauty of the way that I've kind of been approaching these classes lately is that I'm essentially just kind of figuring out the things that I want to learn that you all also want to learn. Basically things that I think are interesting. And then I make a class on it, and then I have to learn how to do it and like properly study it and everything. And then once I've done that, I'm like a mushroom, a fungi. I take other materials and then I break them down and synthesize them for other people to use. That is my job in this environment. Well, Ellen, don't worry. If lifetime ain't for you, that's totally fine. I'm still so happy to have you here and be a part of all of this. All right. I know these are not the easiest to see, but I like sketching with multiple colors when I'm drawing multiple people because it helps me differentiate the different characters so that they don't like blend together and become really hard to read. At least in a base sketch, like if I were to go and properly like ink this and everything, I would ink it all in black. But yeah, that's today's class. Not class. Gosh, Shelby, come on, wake up. That is today's sketch session. So I'm gonna flip it back here, and apparently I'm gonna stretch. That took me by surprise. Okay. Wow. Sorry. I was held hostage by that stretch. Oh, felt good though. All right. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and get off for now, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's sketch session. So I'll catch you later. Bye.